All right, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Near Protocol, give you all the update after this massive collapse of cryptocurrencies price in one day. As you all can see, over the last couple of days after this monumental move to the downside occurred, Near Protocol is still going down. So it seems like the overall sentiment hasn't changed for the market participants. Those are still nervous, who think that one volatile day that it can still happen again. So it shook a whole lot of people out. A lot of people are nervous, especially those who got liquidated, who lost an extreme amount of money on that day. They're not trusting crypto right now. So yeah, we may continue to see this cryptocurrency continue to go lower in price. Not a problem, because for us, we play both sides. We play the short and the long side of the market. We play the buy and the sell side of the market. We are indifferent. We don't care. We understand that in today's market, we're able to capitalize on both sides. So if you guys want to follow me, learn more about how we're able to predict price action and movement, then make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and break down the price action and Near Protocol after we did our price prediction. You guys can see it. We've expected the market in Near Protocol to go lower ever since September 25th, 2025. I was telling you all then to look for this cryptocurrency to go lower. We initially identified this area right here as a potential buy pocket. The market in Near came on the 30th and October the 1st, and it held that buy pocket. That's why the market went up. We've anticipated that there was an opportunity for us to see more buyers become alive and try to support this cryptocurrency right there, and they did it. So if you was able to take profit from that buy pocket, congratulations, because that would have been around 10% move to the downside, right? Then the market in Near Protocol lifted up to the sell pocket that we created, and it got hit right here. See that? Market went down, and it came right back on this volatile day on October the 10th, and then it completely collapsed, hitting our ultimate TP price as well at 14%. So that is done. That is over for us. We always come through, reevaluate the situation, try to see where are the new sellers position, where are the buyers position. So we're going to do that first. So let's go ahead and clean up this chart, because we definitely need to get rid of all of these buy pockets into the market in Near Protocol and create new ones. Now, next thing I'm going to get rid of is the overall trend that was in Near Protocol is broken. So we can actually take this line now and use it as a reference point to the downtrend that is currently intact. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of overextended to the downside in Near Protocol, considering the price and where it is in relation to that downtrend line. Now let's look at the market in Near on the 2. Okay, so you can see right here on the 2-day chart, the market may actually try to find another bounce right here. Okay, so we already created this area as a bounce for Near Protocol. I might just bring that back because it's pretty firm that there are buyers positioned there. Okay, so we may see, as we're looking at this weakness right now in Near Protocol, the market may try to find those buyers again around, what is this area, around $1.90. Okay, because this last 2-day price bar is weak. Here it is on the 2. I'm sorry, on the 3. We have 23 hours left. Just one more day of trading before this price bar prints, and it doesn't look too bearish because the market currently is closing up off the lows. Risk resemblance buyers are coming in. However, we still got 23 hours left, so we can still see price close at the very bottom of that bar. And if it does, then yeah, we're definitely going to anticipate the lower prices in the market for Near Protocol. Here it is on the 4. Looking at the 4, you guys can see right here that this is continuation. The market is still telling us that sellers are controlling the price. That's why in this current 4-day bar, the market is still moving lower. Here it is on the 5. Starting out on a new 5-day bar. So this is it right here. This is how the last 5-day bar performed. It went up, it went down, and it closed down, meaning sellers won. The sellers beat the buyers. Look, it doesn't matter which team you want to root for, because we had the option of liking both teams. At one moment, we could like the buyers. The next moment, we could like the sellers. It doesn't matter. Right now, we need to like the sellers because they're the one that's winning this game in controlling the price of Near Protocol. Here it is on the weekly chart. Okay. Nothing too much to explain here. Just pretty much what I said on the 5-day. Look at this on the 2 weeks. Near on the 3. Now, you can see on the longer term charts, the 2 and the 3 weekly chart, this market is doing nothing but consolidating. Why is it consolidating? There's only 2 reasons why instruments or assets consolidate. Only 2 reasons. And they both have to deal with someone have an enormous amount of product, either that they want to buy or they want to sell before the market moves to a next price level. Don't ever forget that. Whenever you see a consolidation, that is what's going on. You see the crook right there on the bottom left side of my screen, right? That is the one that is coordinating all of these transactions between buyers and sellers. He's the one that is coordinating this consolidational trading range in Near Protocol. So obviously, either he's trying to buy more Near Protocol before he lifts the price, or he's trying to sell it before it goes lower. Because nobody is in this market to lose. Even him. The crook is not in this market to lose his money. He wants you to lose your money, but he doesn't want to lose his. So we need to pay attention to how Near Protocol trades right now, because this last dip, this break off of this 2 weekly price bar right here could resemble the bottom in Near Protocol before we see the price go up. I'm telling you that right now. Here it is, October 17th, and I'm telling you that this could have been the bottom in Near Protocol right now. Because they usually do this, try to crack down the price below the previous lows, right? Crack it below that, just to see if there's anybody else willing to sell their crypto before the market begins to go up. So you heard it here first. Look at this on the 5 weeks. One thing I can tell you on the 5 weeks is that there's enough demand in Near Protocol to where people ain't really trying to sell it, or they're not really trying to relinquish their control of owning Near Protocol, because these 5 weekly price bars are emphatic weakness in selling. It's just that the sellers aren't doing a great job of pushing the market down. They're not. So there's enough demand here that's actually keeping this cryptocurrency from falling a lot lower. Okay. So now let's look at this on the 11-hour chart. We're trying to see if these buyers are here now. Okay. So we need to create the area for sellers first. So we're going to mark this area here as a sell pocket. And then here's another one. And maybe one more. Let me look on the 5-hour chart. Yeah, there's one more right here. So there are a couple of areas that buyers need to gain control over in order for this cryptocurrency to really give us some upward momentum. The market just broke, i.e. the sellers just broke this buy pocket right here for the buyers. So that's not good for us to see that happen. We would like to see the market in Near Protocol bounce from that pocket right there. But then immediately we got a sell signal trigger and price went down. So this trend is still intact. We haven't seen the bottom just yet in Near Protocol. We might see it right here on this previous pocket. Now what we need to do is we need to break down this high volatility price bar spread bar and see if there's any buyers within that. Okay, so here it is on the 1-hour chart. So you can see right there was a low after the volatility occurred in Near Protocol. Price did break that to the downside. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this on the 30 minutes. See if we can get something on the 30. Okay, so we don't see anything on the 30-minute of buyers there. Let's break this down all the way on the 5. We should be able to see something on the 5 at least. Let's see. Man, we don't even really see nothing on the 5-minute chart. Maybe this is it. That's it. Let's see if we get anything on the 1. If we're good on the 1, that's crazy. And we can go all the way back historically to see this on a 1-minute chart. And we can. So let's see. So yeah, that's a logical point right here to see a buy pocket hold here. So we might see it hold now in their protocol, either here or, like I said, this other area of the prior lows that occurred on the daily time frame. We're going to add a new one here though. All right, so we got these 3 areas right here. Okay, now we need to see buyers in their protocol hold this area, one of these 3 pockets of buying, in order for us to see this cryptocurrency to begin to go higher. Now, I told you that we may have already seen this cryptocurrency make the low. Okay, so preferably we will want to see price in their protocol hold one of these first 2 buy pockets. All right, so we already seen one here. Now we already came on the daily and touched this buy pocket, so we might see another move to this middle buy pocket, which is between $1.81 to $1.90. Okay, so what we need to do is let's transpose this buy pocket and bring it to where we currently reside in price. Now I'm doing that only because this may actually be the bottom in their protocol, and we might see the market begin to higher. Okay, so yeah, we might actually see that tomorrow. Matter of fact, this is it on the 15-minute chart, and as you can tell, that this cryptocurrency is making higher lows. So yeah, the buyers are definitely trying to step in right now as we're producing this video. So we might need to join their team and look for this cryptocurrency trying to go higher at least. It may not go the high though, because we got this area right here on the 15-minute chart that has sellers. All right, so what shall we do? We are going to look for this cryptocurrency to go up. Okay, now this is not long term, maybe just tomorrow, today's current trading bar, or going into maybe 2 days worth of trading. That's where we're looking for this cryptocurrency to go up. It might be 3 days, but we're going to try to target this low of this sell pocket, which is 8% to 11% at $2.40, and this middle sell pocket at $2.45, which is 14% move up, or even $2.52, which is 17.41% there. I think we'll do that. Okay, that is it. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit as always and trade different. That's the only way you have an edge, is by trading and viewing the market different.